Stop frying eggs the old way. You don't realize that this method is making your eggs dry, burnt at the edges, and losing that perfect soft and creamy texture. Today, I'll share a tip for cooking eggs like a 5-star hotel, resulting in soft, smooth, and visually appealing eggs. Let's start with the first tip. First, prepare 3 fresh eggs and crack them into a large bowl. Use a spoon to gently separate the egg yolks and egg whites into 2 different bowls. But if you find this a bit difficult and the yolks easily break or mix into the whites, don't worry. I have an extremely simple trick. All you need is an empty plastic bottle. Gently squeeze the body of the bottle. Bring the mouth close to the egg yolk, then release your hand. The yolk will be sucked inside neatly without breaking at all. With the egg yolks, use a fork to lightly beat them until the mixture becomes smooth, silky, and fully combined. In the egg white bowl, finely chop a small amount of fresh green onions and add them in. Mix well until the egg whites become slightly foamy and fully blended with the green onions. Place a non-stick pan on the stove over low heat, then add a little oil and spread it evenly across the entire surface. Next, pour the egg yolks into the pan while gently swirling the pan handle so the yolks spread into a thin, even layer. Keep the heat on low for about 2 to 3 minutes so the yolks cook slowly, creating a smooth surface. What country are you watching this video from? Please leave a comment below. It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. Once the surface of the yolk has set, arrange cheese slices on top so that when you roll it, the cheese will melt softly inside. Start rolling gently from one edge of the pan, using a spatula to help roll it tightly, but without tearing the egg layer. When you've almost finished rolling the yolk portion, pour a thin layer of the egg white mixture into the empty part of the pan. Wait a few seconds until this layer starts to set. Always keep the fire low and be patient, because high heat will make the eggs dry and difficult to roll. When finished, transfer the egg roll to a plate. Then use a sharp knife to cut it into bite-sized pieces. Inside are beautiful golden layers of egg, intertwined with the green of the spring onions and the irresistibly melting cheese. Enjoy it while it's still warm to fully experience the perfect soft, smooth texture and the rich, aromatic flavor in every roll. Tip 2. Today, I'm going to share with you a dish that I really love. It's simple but extremely delicious and can become addictive from the very first bite. First, place a pot of water on the stove and bring it to a strong boil. Once the water is boiling, add a pinch of salt to the pot. Next, add about 250 grams of spaghetti into the pot. Gently stir so the noodles don't stick together. Then boil until the spaghetti is cooked through, but still has a nice al dente bite. When the spaghetti is ready, quickly drain it, shake off the excess water, and transfer it to a large bowl. Next, I crack 6 eggs into a large bowl, then pour them into the bowl of pasta. Add a little salt and black pepper and quickly mix well so that the eggs combine and form a smooth, creamy sauce that coats each strand of pasta. Meanwhile, I grate about 200 grams of Parmesan cheese and add it to the pasta. Take about 100 grams of bacon and chop it into bite-sized pieces. Heat a pan over medium heat, then add all the chopped bacon. No need to add oil, as the natural fat in the bacon will release when heated. Stir-fry evenly over medium heat until each piece of bacon turns golden brown, slightly crispy, and releases a rich, savory aroma. Then immediately add this bacon to the pasta. Don't forget to add a diced red bell pepper for color and a naturally sweet flavor. Finally, use a spoon to mix everything thoroughly once more, making sure every strand of spaghetti is completely coated with the mixture of eggs, cheese, bacon, and bell pepper. When everything is ready, we use the same pan we just cooked the bacon in to keep the flavorful fat and add a little butter. Add the entire pasta mixture into the pan, reduce the heat to low, cover with a lid to retain the heat, and cook slowly for about 10-15 minutes so all the ingredients can absorb the flavors and meld together beautifully. After the waiting time, open the lid. You'll see a smooth, creamy, fragrant mixture with an appealing color and the wonderful aroma of butter, bacon, and cheese. Finally, simply scoop it onto a plate and enjoy it while it's still hot, with that rich, creamy sauce. Every bite is flavorful, soft, smooth, and incredibly addictive. I hope these tips will give you new ideas in your kitchen so that every meal is not only delicious, but also more fun when you make it yourself. Thank you for watching, and see you again in the next delicious dishes.